So today I'm doing my final haul video from my Tokyo, Hong Kong Disneyland extravaganza trip. This video is just going to be all of the awesome stuff that I got outside of Disney. So stay tuned for some anime stuff, some fashion stuff, some makeup stuff, and a bunch of things in between. In one of my very first videos on my channel, I did an unboxing of this Yui figure from the anime K-On!, my favorite anime. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. And I got her for $60 in downtown Toronto. In Tokyo, I found the other 4 characters for $60. And I don't mean they were $60 each, I mean all of them together were the cost of this one figure. So here they are. This is Mugi. I got her from Nakano Broadway. Nakano Broadway was a dream come true. Mugi is my favorite character. She's so excited and cute. Here we have Ritsu, casually holding her sweater. Asakusa, everyone's favorite. Asakusa. And lastly, Mio, which was the hardest one to find. I found her in Akihabara in the Cube store. Luckily, on at the last minute. Next, I got this really cute set of Mio and Ritsu from also K-On! There's an episode where they do a school play of Romeo and Juliet, and Mio is Romeo and Ritsu is Juliet, which is against their characters if you've not seen it. I got both of these guys together for 1,500 yen at Nakano Broadway. So I have mentioned that I like K-On!, right? I got another set of figures, also from K-On!, this time Christmas themed. So this is Chibi Ritsu holding a present, and she has a little sack of presents back there. Christmas Mugi. They all have these cute little Santa Claus hats. Christmas Yui. Chibi Christmas Asakusa. And last but not least, Christmas Chibi Mio. And lastly, from my little K-On! Extravaganza, the piece de resistance, Mugi as a waitress. She is balancing all the cutest food. It says K-On!, I believe, on this omelet, and look at this parfait! I got her for a very good price at Nakano Broadway. She goes for well over $100, $150 on eBay, and I got half of that. And I also got this Sailor Moon Christmas chibi set. This had just come out when we were there, and we found it at Kittyland. I was thinking about ordering this in Toronto, but I actually got it for quite a good deal because I got it without having to ship or convert. It was a really good price. So we have all the Sailor Scouts plus Sailor Chibi Moon, and they're dressed in little Santa Claus frilly outfits, and they're all ready for Christmas. Also, from the Akihabara Cube store, we got a couple of these Neko Atsume plushies. This is Peaches. And of course, a favorite, Tubbs. We tried to win Tubbs at a Taito station while playing the crane game, and we blew so much money that, we could have bought 3 of these, probably. Those things are rigged. So a couple more anime things. I got these Sailor Moon socks, well, Sailor Jupiter socks, as well as these Artemis socks. These were from Kittyland. From Nakano Broadway, I got this PSP game. A long time ago I had a PSP, so I'm gonna break it out and try and learn some Japanese by playing this K-On! Game. I'm excited to get started on that. I got this Sailor Jupiter pen. In case it's not totally obvious, Sailor Jupiter is my favorite Sailor Scout, and I've cosplayed as her. I just love her. Also from Akihabara, I got this Sailor Moon Omiyage. This has an assortment of different chocolates and cookies inside, and there's like a little tin just like this one, which also had little chocolate truffles in it, and they were some of the best truffles I've ever had, no joke. So if you like chocolate truffles and you can get your hands on this. Also from Animate in Akihabara, I got this little Hetalia Axis Powers blind box. It has little the countries as kitties, and I believe they're a little keychain inside. I'm not sure, but I saw the cats and I saw Hetalia, and I do love Hetalia. So I'm gonna open this right now. So I got Japan! The little kitty. Japan in little kitty form, and it's a little keychain, and there's like a little can of food back there, and it says Japan on it. So cute! Another thing you find all over Japan are these gacha machines, which have little balls in them, and you put a few coins in and you get a little toy. But the toys are awesome. They're all awesome, and so I had to play a few times. I got a few different things. First, I got this Sailor Moon little globe. I believe you fill this with water, and it has sparkles, and then you put it in a little pedestal thing. This is a little Sailor Moon charm. This is kind of weird, but it's actually, you hook these onto your earbuds, but they look like earrings, so I'm going to turn these from the little charms into earrings. They are Sailor Neptune's earrings, and I think that's awesome. I wish I got more of these. And this is one of those gacha balls that they all come in. In this one, I have all the Sailor Scout transformation pens. So I played a bunch of times, and I managed to get them all, but that's because I bought the Sailor Jupiter one. I could not get this one. I played I had a bunch more, I gave them all away, but because I just wanted this one. But now I have them all, but I had to buy this one from Nakano Broadway. I got these all in Nakano Broadway. Next up, I got a few makeup items. Cosmetics is a huge business in Japan. You can buy them everywhere, everywhere. So I had to sort of limit myself. I got a few of these in Japan, a few of these in Hong Kong. So first up, I got some eyelashes. I decided to try out the Dolly Wink brand. These are from Don Quixote, and with them, this dupe eyelash glue, because they don't come with eyelash glue. I heard this was a really good brand, so I'm gonna try it out. We'll see. I got some Sailor Moon items. These are both eyeliners. This is a Mercury, Sailor Mercury, so it's blue, and Sailor Moon, which is black, and they come in this little box with all the Sailor Scouts on them. I got these from a store called Log On in Hong Kong, which sells a lot of Japanese products, but also a lot of Asian products in general. I also got this Moon Wand from Kittyland, and it is also an eyeliner, so you can fight evil and have awesome makeup. Face masks. Face masks are huge. I got these crazy Hello Kitty face masks. When you put this on, you look like Hello Kitty. I can't wait to see what that means. Also along that line, I got this face mask, which turns you into a cat. And what's hilarious, and I think I said this in my video, is on the back in the instructions, it's an actual cat trying on the cat face mask. So, yeah, and this one's eating a fish. So you'll have like a fish hanging out of your mouth while you're detoxing. And I've never seen these before, but they have masks for your feet so that you can have princess foot. This was also from Log On. And also from Log On, another one, the Apricot Ultra Repairing Foot Mask. I decided to try these out because my feet were dying after all the walking in Disneyland, and ironically, I've not actually used these, so maybe after my next Disney trip. Lastly, when I bought a pair of shoes, I got a little sample bag of Benefit cosmetics. So this is a liner, and this is some kind of foundation or something. We did an amazing tour, day trip to the Studio Ghibli Museum and got a few souvenirs. First, we got these guidebooks to the museum. You're not allowed to take photos inside, so this one has a bunch of photos of the different things that you do actually see in the museum. So we had to get this. This one has some descriptions, and it is in English. We also got this guidebook, which is about this special exhibit that was on while we were there. It is about the influences that inspired Miyazaki to work on his first film, The Castle of Cagliostro. We saved the cute little guide map, which has an illustrated profile of the entire museum. As well, when you go to the Ghibli Museum, you get special tickets that feature film strips from Ghibli movies that have played in theaters. So this one, which is really cool, is from Ponyo. You can actually see a face. And this one, which was mine, is a piece of a fence. So I have no idea what film this is from, but I'm just gonna pretend it's Kiki's Delivery Service because that's my favorite. And there's a fence in there. I'm sure there's a fence in there. Speaking of Kiki's Delivery Service, got a few little items like this cute little hand cloth featuring Gigi, this thermos, this little plushie of the kitty that Gigi falls in love with at the end of the movie. This we didn't actually get from the Studio Ghibli store. We got it from the Ghibli store in Ocean Terminal in Hong Kong. That was a very good store. But we also got a few more things. This shirt, which is technically not for me, but it is the shirt that Tombo wears in Kiki's Delivery Service. So hopefully I'm gonna get some Kiki's Delivery Service couples cosplay going on soon. And lastly, we got this little souvenir. Inside is this cute little teacup of Gigi. This is the pink one, and there's a little saucer as well. So it's little Gigi hanging and playing on a little pink ribbon with roses. And this is going to go in my china cabinet. And we also got these cute little pins. One of Gigi and one of Kiki's sign for her delivery service. Whenever you buy something at the Ghibli store, they throw it in a bag. So we got a giant bag from the museum shop featuring this character from Porco Rosso, another Miyazaki movie. A few more little random cute things. I got this rice mold for making cute little cats out of rice and seaweed for my bentos. I looked everywhere in Japan for this, but then I found it at Log On in Hong Kong, so I'm so excited that I found this. A couple craft items. This is a little felting kit because I wanted to try felting after seeing a bunch of cute videos on YouTube. You basically just stick felt with a needle until you make a cute shape. And these, which are little doll eyes, extremely difficult to find here, but everywhere in Japan. Next, this little badge of a character, I believe it's called Jewel Pet. It's from the Hello Kitty theme park. We didn't go there, but family went there, and they brought this back for me. These napkins that I stole from the Hello Kitty restaurant. I didn't really steal them, I just didn't use them there, and so I'm gonna use them here. And these folders, which I got from Me Dreaming. When you get the special meal set, you get a free gift. I also got these cute little pantyhose with the cats on the thigh. I got 3 of them because they were 3 for 1,000 yen, I believe. So I got a black one, another black one, and a white one. So there are socks everywhere. Wearing socks, everyone wears socks. It's rude not to wear socks. Sometimes you have to go in a restaurant and even take your shoes off, so you need to have beautiful, pristine socks. So you can buy socks pretty much everywhere, and I got a bunch because they're adorable. I got socks with pom-poms, little pink pom-poms, little white pom-poms, white frills and bows, black with frills and bows, and these ones with cute little pearls down the back of your heel. As I may have mentioned, I make clothes and costumes for a living. I actually studied the history of fashion, and that included some different cultures like Japanese. So it was really important to me to get a kimono. This is not a very expensive kimono because kimonos can be like sky's the limit. But I was able to get this really beautiful one in Asakusa, and a lady helped me and she showed me all the different styles. It's made out of a cotton, which is a much nicer fabric than some of the ones you'll find there. So it does have the sleeves. It's really more of a yukata than a very fancy kimono. It came with the sash, and I also got an obi. This is what you tie into a bow around the waist, and the shoes as well, the sandals. The sandals only come in one size because everyone is tiny in Japan. Unfortunately, they are a bit too small for me, but they're more of a collection item than an actual practical use item. Also from Asakusa, we got this ukiyo-e, which is a traditional Japanese woodblock print. They print each of the individual colors on a different block, so it's been layers and layers of prints. This one features a little cat looking out at Mount Fuji, and I just thought that was, well, it's perfect for me. And lastly, the thing you've probably been staring at this entire time, this is a wa-lolita dress that I got from Bodyline in Harajuku. Wa-lolita is Lolita style clothing that is inspired by traditional Japanese clothing, which is why it has the kimono sleeves and the sort of makeshift obi. So yeah, this is not a traditional outfit by any means. This is a Lolita subculture fashion item. I think it's really cute, and it's sort of something I never see here. You do see Lolita, but you never see the Japanese style Lolita. So it's just another different kind of clothing that I'm adding to my clothing collection because I just study this for a living. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. And that is finally all. Thank you everyone for sticking with me as I travel the world, Tokyo and Hong Kong, and for checking out my haul videos if you watched them all or if you just watched one. Thank you so much. I'm going to be heading somewhere else very soon. There are more Disney adventures on the horizon, but for now, that's it, and I'll see you real soon.